Hare Krishna. So today we are discussing traveling or a journey from lowermost stage to the topmost stage. So like a donkey stage or pig or animal, dog stage. The dog is stage. Animal stage is what? When we perceive from our senses and what we perceive and we take some action and react. That is animal stage. So that is in scriptures, Vedas. Vedas are perfect. I always repeat this in my every video because perfect knowledge comes from perfect source. Every human being is imperfect. Every human being has 4 defects. Now you must be knowing. We have imperfect senses. We make mistakes. We are in illusion and we have cheating propensity. So perfect knowledge cannot be given by an imperfect person. Nobody is perfect in this world. Krishna is perfect. God is perfect because he is Sarvagya. He knows everything. He knows past, he knows future, he knows present. His senses are perfect. His senses are perfect and they are Purna. So that's why Vedas are perfect. So Vedas is telling the lowermost stage of a person is that is a Pratyaksh Gyan. When he derives knowledge from on the basis of his senses, that is Pratyaksh Gyan. And by the mercy of Krishna and his devotees, when the devotee comes in the contact of when a person comes in the contact of devotees, then he develops faith in scriptures. So the second stage is Paroksha stage. Paroksha means now you are not seeing from your eyes, you are seeing from Shastra. A perfect faith in Shastra. That is the second stage. That now you are getting proof for everything from the Shastra. Paroks, par akshaha, not from your own eyes, but the eyes of somebody. That is the Shastra. Shastra means Krishna. Krishna's breath. In the breath is a Shastra. Shastra is eternal, everlasting. So that is a very good stage. Once the person, is living his life on the basis of rules of Shastra. Very wonderful stage. Parokshaha. And the third stage is, so he is living a dharma life, living like following all dharmas and living very happily, nicely. This person is very happy in this world because he is following dharma, so no troubles for him. And he has knowledge also. But the third stage comes when he realizes whatever he is reading or hearing from Shastra, he is realizing. That is what Aproks Gyan. Aproks. Now he has gone much higher than that. Now Shastra, but his Atma. He has Anubhuti. From his own soul, he is Anubhuti. Vijnana. This is a Vijnana. Aproks. And the fourth stage is Adhoksha. Adhoksha Gyan. Adhoksha means now there are some things which even he can't perceive from his soul on his own. That those realizations, like his own adhoksha. Adhoksha means adho means down, and aks means these senses, and ja means produced. So Gyan, like his own knowledge, is now down. So some knowledge coming in beyond him. That is Paramatma is giving adhoksha. Paramatma is giving some realizations. Like that adhoksha stage, much higher than that. And beyond that stage comes, that is your Aprakrit. Aprakrit means now everything is revealed to him. Whole spiritual world. Complete Krishna Loka, Golok Vrindavan. Like in this material sky, there are many universes. This universe, one universe has 14 planetary system. One of them is the Bhuloka. In Bhuloka, there are many planets. One of them is the Bhu is Prithvi, this Earth. Like this 14 planetary system in one universe. And like this one universe, there are many universes in one, in this material sky. And beyond material sky, there are Brahma Jyoti. The Virja Nadi is there, Virja river. Then beyond that is, this Brahma Jyoti. And beyond Brahma Jyoti is there spiritual sky. In the spiritual sky, spiritual planets are there, innumerable spiritual planets. And in those spiritual planets, the topmost is Golok Vrindavan. There is a Saket, there are Veka, Vaikuntha. So like now, everything is revealed to this person, this aprakrit stage. Like he has achieved the Lord. So human life is given to attain that. And this pleasure of this material world is nothing. It's a tuchha. It's abominable in comparison to that spiritual pleasure. Even the spiritual pleasure one gets in the parok stage when he follows Shastra, that is much higher than this pleasure. And beyond that is aparoksha, then adhoksha, then aprakrit. So in this material world, the highest pleasure is this male and female union. But that is when we compare it to that pleasure, that is very low. So this pleasure is only for animals and birds. So now we are living life like animals and birds, just mad. We are in illusion, making mistakes, complete illusion. This body, we think this body we can drive pleasure, but this body itself will become miserable. It will give us so much distress, and it's giving that disease. Body is giving. There are three kinds of troubles continuously for everybody. This one of them is this adhyatmic. Your body and mind. Mind is giving fear and anxiety, and body gives pain. Second one is your adi bhautik. One living entity is giving pain to another living entity. Adi bhautik. And third is adi devik. These demigods, natural, troubles comes. So like earthquake and typhoons and all typhoons. So these are natural troubles, many things, tsunami. So why these things are happening? So this world is miserable. Why this is miserable? Because we have done such karmas. We are eating the fruits of our karma. So we have to do right karmas as per scriptures. We may think this is right, this is wrong. That is whimsical. But the law we have to do, like in the government. You can't say I like this, I dislike this. Whatever government makes law, you have to follow. Otherwise you are punished. Similarly, there is universal laws which are made by the Lord, that is scriptures. If you follow them, you will be happy. And there is a purpose of following them. To come out of this jail. This is jail, this world is jail. But we are so mad, we are running after money and women. Money, 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 and women, women, women. And then followers, and name and fame. That's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam. Neither I want wealth, neither women, neither followers, neither fruitive activities. What I want? Mama janmani janmani, Ishware bhavatar bhakti, aituki tohi. I want only your causeless, selfless service in every birth. But that is the actual, rasa of the soul. Soul is spiritual. It cannot be satisfied by material things. Like, fish. Fish can be satisfied only in the water. If you take out fish out of the water and give her all kinds of pleasures and comforts, she will not be satisfied. Similarly, we are spiritual souls, spiritual spirits. For us, we need spiritual diet, holy name of the Lord. Lord's name and Him, there is no difference. It's transcendental, divine. When you hear the name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, you become blissful. So kindly chant this mantra, read Bhagavad Gita, read Srimad Bhagavatam, read Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, associate with devotees, eat transcendental prasadam, divine prasad, cooked by devotees. Chant near Tulsi Maharani. Your life will become blissful. And after leaving this body, you will go to the Golok Vrindavan Dham. Golok Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.